I just have one question for Mike. What's my gender?
What's his or yours?
I just remember Mike trying to block me and Andrew Schultz and wasn't keeping it real.
I think we should start over.
Oh yeah, I'm cool with that.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
We're starting right now. How about? Now we're starting.
Welcome back to Impaulsive, the #1 podcast in the world. Thank you guys for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button. I say that because I do want you to subscribe, and I've noticed our numbers are really good right now. We're getting a lot of new people, a lot of new traction. It's because Caleb, the man behind the camera, is syndicating our content across all mediums: Snapchat, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram. Caleb, we love you. And guys, we do have channels across everywhere. If you just want to see the clips, Impaulsive Clips, or TikTok, Snapchat, hit that follow button on all mediums. We have Jeffree Star on the podcast today. The quality of our guests is going up. There's Jeffree Star.
Jeffree, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
You're not Jeffree Star.
No.
You're Caitlin, the new assistant here at Logan Paul Enterprises.
That's right.
Couple questions right off the bat.
All right.
How does it feel to fit into the size 96 shoes of Danny Strobel?
It's heavy. Let me tell you. I want to tell you why. Because I'm expected to carry a lot, and I'm a littler person. And just now I had to lug Logan's like 300-pound suitcase down 3 flights of stairs. And thank God Jessica was there because we think we're gonna. But literally, we're gonna invent, I think, like some type of slide for luggage to go downstairs because little people can't do it. We just can't.
Do you want to know something not super funny, but kind of funny? So, like, it was the one thing I noticed about Danny that I really liked.
Yeah.
My older assistant, for those listening, she's very strong, and I have a lot of heavy things. For some reason, all my suitcases are always overweight.
Dude.
I'm always paying the overweight fees.
There's like a million bricks in there.
And the first time I saw like your size, I was like, she'll have trouble with the lifting part of this job.
Yep. Absolutely.
Well, thanks for grabbing the suitcase.
You're
and I'm
welcome.
sorry it's so heavy. I've
good.
been traveling, a lot of Coachella outfits, as you know.
Tons of Coachella. But
assembled.
you're looking great. You looked awesome. Your style.
Thanks.
Can we give a round of applause for his style at Coachella?
I like that you're already doing CTAs on the podcast. I like
Yeah.
that you're already asking for people. What's your least favorite part of being Logan Paul's assistant besides carrying bowling balls and what you said earlier, which was bricks in suitcases through the airport, which...
Oof.
That's not something you usually say. Like, you're carrying bricks through the airport in suitcases.
Shit. I don't know. I mean, I would say, I think like, you know what? I actually don't have
How about
one.
your
What, your
favorite?
time
What's
is
your
up.
favorite?
Thank
I
you
have
for
one
having
great.
us.
So I'm like, I don't
Get
know.
out of
favorite?
here.
No,
No,
let
let
her
her
say her
save those
favorite
little
thing.
words for later. Oh, I'm just kidding. I didn't think she'd actually leave.
I put her on the
was kidding.
spot so
I was
hard.
joking. Have a seat.
You're good.
Okay.
He's also here, so.
I know. I heard him. That's
Oh,
why the
Jeffree
joke
Star's
was,
here?
But
All right, perfect.
now I
Well,
just feel like a bully.
It's fine. She can handle it. Tough skin. She's from Connecticut.
Well, that's why I asked. That's why I asked least favorite. Favorite would have been easy. Least favorite, that's a tough
I thought the timing would have been
question.
a lot better. Now I just feel like an asshole. I just kicked her out of the seat for no reason.
I think you're doing great. I think Jeffree
Same.
Star's here.
Yeah.
I think I should do an intro.
Yeah.
I have one. written
Let me
down.
guess. Is it our guest today is one of the most well-known and successful internet personalities of all time?
Our guest today is one of the most well-known and successful internet personalities of all time, known for his music career. Is that true?
Yeah, I started in MySpace Music and I had a whole album with Convict.
Are you mic'd up right now?
I should be.
Why does he sound so clear in the headphones?
They're very good headphones.
What were you saying?
Personalities, business adventures, and fair share of drama. He's the founder of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's Jeffree Star. He's in the bathroom. We suck.
This show is,
We
thank
suck.
God this show is syndicated. Otherwise,
I had a meeting with a very important platform today.
was it Quibi? was it CNN Plus?
It was Verizon Go 90.
Was it Vine?
It was Facebook Watchable. And I blew it.
Oh, did you fuck it up?
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Well, the first one went really well. Are you still operating at a lower capacity because of the
No,
Coachella-
bro.
'cause of
There's
that?
no way you blew it.
Yeah, I did.
I blew it.
I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just because
You got way too high yesterday.
I got so high. It's 420.
Fuck.
I was trying to function, and she'd asked me a question. Dude, one time, she asked me a question. I started talking, and I was able to talk for 60 seconds while I gathered my train of thought. And when I like just bullshit. And I was in my head like,
So the
I
way
have no
that
idea
I
what I'm
see
saying.
things going is that based on the current, trajectory and everything that's going on in the industry right now, and everything that we've been looking at and we've been seeing tells us a number of things, one of which I'll get into, and I'll save the rest for later. But it's just everything that that kind of shit.
This for 30
It's called like
seconds.
parlaying. Like you just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, one time I took a 10-second pause and I didn't have the guts to say I'm sorry. What was your question? Because she'd be like, "This kid's an idiot," and it's true. I'm just kidding. I crushed it. I crushed the meeting. Obviously, I crushed it, bro. I'm a fucking professional.
Oh, I sweat. Hi.
Jeffree Star's here. Jeffree Star, come on in, Jeffree.
The Craigslist orders here for Mike.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi.
Like
What's
Mike
up?
could ever afford that.
How are you?
It'd be pricey.
Do you wear headphones when you do a
I
podcast?
think I'm too pretty for headphones.
I agree.
Can we
Dude.
skip them?
I agree. Yeah, fine.
I can hear you guys fine.
Cool. So
Let me sit closer.
yeah, perfect.
Depends.
You have nice teeth, but you may be a biter.
Thank you. I actually am a fighter.
I didn't realize how tall you are, Jeffree.
I'm like 6'2".
5'9".
Last time I saw you,
Where did you see me?
11 nightclub, Miami.
Oh,
It's one of those things where you're like, if you saw me at 11, no, you
We
didn't.
can't. Oh, that's so sweet. What?
And I said, it's like one of those things, like, if you saw me at 11, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
You go to 11 nightclub a lot?
No, I don't like that shit. I just go because it's funny. I'm in
really?
town. Yeah. Was that Super Bowl or when was that?
I don't remember. I don't recall. But you seem to be enjoying yourself that evening.
You guys know I've never drank, so I just am always high.
Ever.
I've never tried it.
Why?
My family's full of addicts and they're all losers and they never did anything with themselves. So I was like, if I don't break the cycle, I'm gonna be the same.
No, it's fine. Fine, you already
so
did
I
it.
never tried it. Isn't that crazy?
No, but you already did everything. Like you're obviously not a loser. I'm serious. So like,
No, of
throw it
course.
back.
No one ever did anything. No one ever made money, went to college, did anything with themselves. And it was just a crazy childhood. So I was like, I'm never going to try it. Now I'm 35. I'm like, I'm too old to drink.
So you just smoke though.
Yeah. I've never tried anything else. Mushrooms, weed, that's it.
What?
Have you smoked your whole, like, for a while?
I've probably been high for 10 years.
Straight?
Yeah.
Are you high now?
No. But we can be, right?
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yesterday was 420.
I know. I had so much fun. I'm such a stoner. So we got so high. We had the best time.
Was it like what'd you do?
We just ate edibles, mushrooms, weed, went to dinner. It was fun.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you?
You didn't
No,
do the
wait.
mushrooms.
No,
Did you
hold
do the
on.
mushrooms?
Yeah.
I thought you
Oh,
said
I
you
thought you
don't do
just said you
mushrooms.
No, I said weed and mushrooms only.
Oh, got it.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
By the end of the
else.
show, it's going to be like, all right, Hank, a little
Okay,
crack. We did
all
a
that.
little blow.
Okay.
Fuck
Now that we all
up.
know
You
each
know what
other,
I'm
we can do
saying?
heroin. Okay, I'm just kidding. No, but I've never done anything else. But you guys all smoke weed, right? Or no?
Yeah, Mike's done it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
Obviously,
single day.
I have, yeah.
Underneath the sun.
Have you tried H?
Yes.
How is it magical?
Did you say, did you try age?
H?
Well, I've
I
tried
was like, he
both.
tries it all the time. Look at him.
Have you really?
Yeah, I did heroin for 8 years. Well, I did heroin for 5 years.
Okay.
I did OxyContin for 3, and
okay,
it's horrible.
Yeah.
But obviously I fell in love with it for some reason.
Yes.
It solved some issue that resides within me.
Yeah.
And so clearly it did something. But then it was basically like putting a Band-Aid on a open wound that when you take the Band-Aid off, your arm, shoulder, and half of your torso fall off.
Wild.
So you're just
Yeah.
like, shit, I should have just let that cut heal up on
Yeah,
its
yeah,
own.
yeah.
You know?
That's crazy. I've just seen so many documentaries and people doing it. I don't really want to do it, and it's not magical because they may take that the wrong way. But I heard the first hit, you're never gonna experience it again, like the first time.
The way I've explained it, and we should. This is heavy.
This took a
Start talking,
turn. Hi.
Did you watch Euphoria?
Yeah.
So in Euphoria, there's this scene where they ask her like what it was like the first time she did it, and she said it was the only time she ever felt safe in her own mind.
That's dark.
And that really that smashed me because I was like, dude, that was the exact feeling I got from it. And you have that feeling for like 1 or 2 times, and then all of a sudden nothing's safe for you anymore, and your life is 80 times worse than it ever was. So it's terrible. Yeah. So what
So we're
I got
talking
this.
today.
Let me handle
How do we
this.
transition?
how do you transition
I got
from
this.
hair?
I have a transition. That was a horrible pun. Okay, so now that we're here face to face,
Bro, I went.
no. I just have one question for Mike. What's my gender?
What's
Why?
his or
Have I-
yours?
I just remember Mike trying to cockblock me and Andrew Schultz and wasn't keeping it real.
Oh, wait, did I fuck this up in the past?
Yeah.
I actually did.
You're an asshole. Was this at 11?
Will you open this for me?
Gotcha.
No, no, no.
No, this was not on.
He's
I'm just kidding around.
Answer the question.
you.
What's Jeffree's gender?
You,
Answer
you identify as he/he.
Fuck yeah, bro.
All right, was that
Hey, fuck yeah, bro.
was that right?
Yeah,
He
of course
slash
it
he.
is.
Okay,
it's,
yeah.
way more, it's always
Well,
way more simple
whenever-
than it ever
yeah, but-
is.
Whenever somebody puts me on the
actually
spot, you know when somebody puts you on the
Everyone
spot for
responds
something
when
you
that
know the
happens.
answer to.
I know I
very
asked.
well.
I didn't assume.
Yeah.
When somebody puts you on the spot for something you know, it always makes the question harder. What's 1 plus 1?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Really?
It's 3.
I
see.
Oh my god,
Jeffree.
Yes, I'm a dude. I love makeup. I love fashion, and you know, I've been doing this for so long now. These terms did not exist when I was a kid.
Do you fuck with them or no?
With what?
The terms.
No, I think half of it's fucking stupid. I'm just gonna be real, but no one wants to ever say that.
Will you get in trouble for saying it?
I don't care anymore.
You're beyond.
But I
you're-
never cared. Yeah, I've been canceled 10 times. You guys talk about cancel culture all the time.
Yeah.
I think you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled.
I agree.
Like I'm the devil. I killed someone. We should all go away. What did we do so wrong? So I just think that I just like to always just speak my mind. So the whole culture of everyone saying that they're this and that, it's like, oh, it's too many labels.
Yeah.
You killed
Just be
somebody?
yourself. I didn't physically do it.
Oh.
What did Mike say? What did Mike
Oh
say
yeah,
in
what
the
was
past?
it on the podcast?
Oh no, you guys were just not like. It was just a funny moment when Andrew asked what was my gender. I was just fucking around.
I remember that.
Like a year ago.
Yes.
A lot of weed and drugs later.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And Andrew asked you guys, who's now my client. I do his merchandise, which is so funny.
Dude, you absorbed him.
Yeah,
absorbed
I
him.
absorbed him like a sponge.
Wow.
We sure did.
Good for you.
So then, do you have a sexual preference that you
I like everyone. I'm down for it all.
really?
Yeah. So no, I'm not a gay male. I'm just a guy.
You're just a guy.
I'm just a guy. I like everything. I don't like labels, but I guess if you were to Google what I am, I'm pansexual. I like everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hate that term.
A preference at all? Like, do you think you skew
Oh,
more
of
one
course
way?
I like guys more.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I got you. And do you think guys like you more or girls like you more? Like, who are you
That's
typically
tricky.
being hit on
That's
by?
tricky. Both.
Really?
Yeah, but so many girls want me to fuck them looking like this versus without all the makeup.
Interesting.
It's such a weird thing.
Hot
Yeah.
girls?
Yeah, come on. Of course. Do we fuck with anyone but 10s?
Well,
You gotta get. You
it
gotta
depends on what night you ask.
Sometimes I see
Yeah,
them
you're
hanging out
right.
with
Yeah.
two fives.
You're right.
and
yeah,
hoping
and then the
They break
threesome equals a
chains
10,
sometimes.
Yeah, I get it. No, sometimes someone is just so ugly, but their personality and their big dick makes up for it. And I'm
How you
like,
doing? My name's
whatever.
George Janko.
And, you know, just kind of, yeah. No, I'm down for 2s too. I'm down for it all.
You're very sexually open and forward too.
Yeah.
You hit on Mike once
Yeah.
privately.
Yeah. We sure did. But I used to hit on everyone.
It was
That's
very
just, like,
it was
my
very
thing.
respectful. It was very
Yeah, I'm not like gross.
not true.
I'm not
No,
creepy.
that's not
no,
true.
my favorite part.
That's not true. You told Mike
Yeah.
that you
Let's hear it.
would
Let's hear it.
pay
Come on.
would pay him more than I pay him.
Oh, as a job, yeah.
You
Like-
try to fucking poach my friend.
Yeah.
And
but
fuck him.
The good thing is he passed the test and he's still with you.
Can
So
you
can't
imagine?
you can't be
We
mad
wouldn't
about
even have
it.
a podcast. The
Yeah.
podcast never would
But
have
if
started.
Mike wanted to quit and go on the road and be my assistant and fuck, he'd probably make 5 times more.
But either way, Mike's
wait a
gonna
second.
stay
And
over.
Five times more.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you think about the name Impaulsive?
In Starsive?
But that role's already filled, so we'll maybe in the fall we'll talk.
Wait, so you fuck your assistants? Because you can't do that legally.
What if they're 1099 and they're not employees? Because like a contractor.
There it is. I also live
There's
in
gotta be a
Wyoming, so
worker.
we don't have labor laws.
Just labor.
Yeah,
Just
hard
manual labor, baby.
Yeah, I'm a Wyoming resident. I don't live in California anymore, so I have a lot of guns and
Yeah.
freedom and just a lot of fun out there.
You have guns.
About 100.
You have 100 guns.
Yes, at my ranch.
This is surprising.
Yes. I just did a collab with Beretta. They gave me my own collab. They did a Jeffree Star Cosmetics pistol, and we had the best time.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
Is that your favorite gun?
Do you have to
I
do a
love
call
Beretta.
to action when you kill somebody that breaks into your house?
I have a few restraining orders against people, but I'm like waiting for someone to trespass. I'm down.
Yeah.
Somebody did that to DaBaby last week.
Yeah.
Somebody
Hear
went.
the
They,
phone
Yes.
call?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Should we play
and
it
he
right
shot
now?
him. He shot him in the leg. Yeah.
And
It
you
was
just
a,
hear
it was
him
a
in the background.
trespasser, right?
Yeah. And he was on the ground like, ah.
Yeah, dude, he's like, yeah, this guy just broke into my house, and you just hear some guy in the background.
He can't
That's
seem
crazy.
to stay out of trouble. That
No.
guy, like everything. Every day there's a new story.
I know.
Beat someone up at a bowling alley. Some girl, like, do you see the one where he just like kissed the girl and was like holding her in front
saw
of? He kissed the girl without consent. He shot an intruder.
How are we still
like-
doing anything like that? That's so crazy.
Yeah, but
he
he-
needs to stay home and make some more music and
But
just
he
shut up.
doesn't get canceled. He
Well,
can't. He
he's
can't
a
get canceled.
Thug. He's a,
thug, yeah.
gangster.
He got
what
canceled.
happened to our society, bro? When 50 Cent said shit back in the day, I wasn't like, I bet he wouldn't punch somebody at a bowling alley.
Right.
Like these are gangsters, bro. They don't think.
I love it. Mike Tyson's fighting on the plane. Let's go.
Yeah. He did. DaBaby
I
got
get it.
canceled for one thing, and that was the
was that?
comments at the Rolling Loud festival
Oh,
when he
yeah.
was talking about
Oh,
AIDS.
about
and
us. Yes, exactly.
That was the terminology. I don't even know that he used that term.
I just
He
haven't
did.
heard the word,
You
and
haven't heard in a long time.
no one I know says it or can say it.
Oh, well, you probably don't hang around a lot of gays or.
Not really. He
You're
doesn't
allowed
even
to
know
say
how to.
that.
He doesn't even know how to respond to that
Am I
because he
allowed to
won't.
react?
Yes, of course you are. That word's normal.
Say it again.
Fucking. I can say that. Of course I can. Are you kidding me? I've sucked more dick than than this whole city. I think.
Here, you
I get a free pass.
You
on
earned
anything.
it. You have that.
Oh my god, I earned it.
Question: how many dicks do you have to suck to be able to say the word? I'm just curious.
Oh, I think over 1,000.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
so many cocks.
Yeah. Oh,
Damn, but
I'm
imagine
having a flashback like Vietnam.
1,000.
Yo,
Oh, more. I'm just saying. I answered his
A
question.
1,000?
Yes. Swear on my life. Yeah.
10 a year for 10 years. I think that math is wrong. Dude.
Okay.
That's why you're not on the finance team.
35 years old. I started giving head at 12. That's a long time. That's
What?
so
12
long.
years
Yeah.
old?
What'd you
That's so
say?
long. What?
12?
Oh, I was 12 years old. That's the first time I had threesome and I started sucking dick. Yeah.
Who are the other participants?
People in 8th grade. We were in 8th grade, so we're all in the same school.
What, did you live in Florida?
No, I was in Orange County, California. And the first guy I ever
Wow.
sucked off, his name was Jeff. So that was, I'll never forget that. I wonder what he's doing now. We should open my yearbook later. I would imagine. It's called his wife.
Out of a
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah, yeah.
How many straight dudes? How many dudes you hook up with who are straight and are married?
95. Oh, married. Straight guy is about 95%. And then
Straight.
Yeah, married. It varies. I don't like to do that because it's really just such negative energy.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like,
bad karma.
yeah, it just gets old. Like everyone cheats, and it's just so
I'm sorry. I'm probing. I'm just so
Yeah, yeah.
curious. So like,
probing.
Nice.
Nice.
He does that and he doesn't
I
even
know
know
he
it.
does.
Out of 1,000? Out of a
Wait,
thousand?
wait,
Yeah,
wait,
go ahead,
I just
sorry.
want-
Okay. What about out of 1,000? What, Mike?
No, Logan looked like he was onto something. He's been thinking about it hard and long. Let's let him fucking send it
Let's
out.
let him probe.
Low-hanging fruit.
I'm gonna get straight to the point. How many straight dudes are you hooking up with normally?
Oh, majority. But see,
He just said
that's a whole
95%.
Yeah. Or people that are very into women, but they're also into other things, and they just want to keep it a secret and tap into their desires, which is very healthy and normal.
Of course, sometimes do you have to do a little bit of a work to get that turn?
No, after this, we'll show you my phone. You can see all your friends and rappers DMing me. They're in fucking nudes. So no, I don't have to do any work. So it's when I choose to have fun, they're available. But I don't out people. That's why people fuck with me. So rappers,
just
basketball
said you were gonna show
players.
us
Yeah,
No,
but,
just privately.
Well, we'll see if I can trust him at the end. I'm not gonna add him on camera, and he can always say it later, but you can't prove it.
No, I would never.
But you know what I mean. But respectfully, yes. So
How many of those people is it the first time that they've ever done something like that?
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Do
they
you
can't,
like- do
they
you
can't
get-
trust people. A-listers, rappers, they can't trust anyone. They're afraid of people taking videos of outing them and doing all these things where I'm like, I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Do you
I
get
don't want attention.
do you get a high reaction off of knowing that you
I used
did
to,
that?
not
yeah,
anymore.
you popped the
Yeah,
cherry.
like, oh, I'm the first. Like,
Right, right,
yeah,
right.
but it's exciting.
Do you find anybody, a certain industry, a certain kind of person has more propensity to swing out in that direction? Because Because you brought rappers up pretty quickly, and I've heard a lot of stories.
Yeah, I think it's because the hip hop culture is so gangster and all about women and pussy and money and all this that it's like taboo to like be with someone that's trans or gay. It's just like so shocking still to this day, and it's such a news story, right?
Yeah, and there was a very big one.
Isaiah,
Well,
which one are we talking about?
bigger. I was talking about Kanye.
Oh, I thought you meant about like someone coming out. like-
No.
yeah.
But there was, there was
Someone made rumors about me and Kanye, which
Correct.
was so stupid. Yeah,
who was the person that made the rumors?
that girl on TikTok that
Untrue?
Yeah,
Completely untrue?
very untrue.
Do you know who
Yeah.
the girl that he's talking about is?
Oh, that girl that...
Anyways,
Oh boy, yeah.
uh,
Don't give her one moment.
no,
But yeah,
Absolutely
she
not.
made it up, and I guess it made sense. I live in Wyoming. I live in Hidden Hills. Okay, we both live in the same area. It's the way it was mapped out. I guess it sounded good and started off the new year with a bang.
Speaking of maps,
Matt.
this is just gonna keep going the whole show.
I want to know where this one
boy.
goes.
I just want to go topographical.
Oh my god.
Back to Wyoming. I'm just so curious.
Oh yeah.
How can you
Well, guys
sell
should- okay,
your
go ahead.
$20 million big mega mansion here
Yeah.
in LA and move to Wyoming? It seems a bit random.
I think COVID opened up a lot of things that like realizations. Like I don't crave having the biggest house on the block. Like I didn't have an ego anymore. I grew up mentally, spiritually, and I'm just on a whole different wavelength.
But what is it? That's full isolation? How does that translate to that?
I am here a lot. I'm here like every other week.
Oh.
Yeah. I have friends out there. I have like ranch friends, normal people I hang out with, like sheriffs and policemen, and just don't go there. Don't go there.
Have you
And,
sucked
like,
off a sheriff?
Of course I have. Well, he was a police officer. Yeah.
Was it because you got pulled over?
Yeah. No, but I've never gotten a ticket. I'm a good
course
girl.
you-
I'm a good girl out there. But see, Wyoming's cool. You get pulled over and you have like a gun. You can have a gun on your seat with the silencer, and that's normal.
What?
And instead of being like, get out of the fucking car, they're like, ooh, can I check out that?
That's a great
It's
piece
such a cool
out
world.
there.
It's so I love it.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Do you post pictures with you and your guns?
I do, yeah. It upsets some people, but
Yeah.
really mainly no one cares.
You probably look like a fucking
It's
badass.
I have so many, I have a lot of pieces. I love it. I love
That's cool.
shooting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wyoming.
Because out here, there's no freedom. You can't even have guns over 44 caliber.
Guns. You can't even have opinions.
That part. So I left.
What's the other reason? Is there a business advantage of being in Wyoming?
No, my businesses are still here.
Got
So
it.
the rumors of he moved everything over for taxes and money. Yeah, personally, it's nice to not have a state income tax anymore, right?
yeah,
Wyoming is really great, nice incentives. I have businesses there as well. I have a shipping fulfillment center, but everything's mainly here. The makeup companies, everything's LA. I pay California taxes for it.
You also have your mom out there with
Yeah.
you. You guys reconnected.
She's
and-
crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, she gave birth to a legend, so I think she just went mentally cuckoo.
All of her
you know?
nutrients.
I said you did one thing right, an icon, and that was it. I sucked all her nutrients out. Yeah. So once I take her out of her crypt, every once in a while we hang out.
You guys had a little beef for some time, no?
Yeah, she was just a crazy alcoholic, and we never got along.
But then you moved her next door to you in Wyoming.
Yes. Well, I discovered her. So I'm writing a book right now. Right, my autobiography comes out very soon.
Oh, cool.
And it's really crazy.
What's it called?
I can't reveal that yet.
All right.
But I'm writing it with Neil Strauss, who is an amazing New York Times bestseller. He was Rolling Stone magazine editor.
Cool.
He's the one that created the art of, oh my God.
War.
No, the art that like
Art of love?
no, the art of like being a player. Remember that?
The art of being a player.
Yes.
Like how to pick up
the pickup
people
artist.
and
Thank
pickup
you.
artists.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Neil.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. So he
You're
invented
in
the pickup
trouble.
artist, all that. There was a TV show. He's done so many things. He's done Jenna Jameson's book, Marilyn Manson, Motley Crue, and now he's doing
wow.
mine. Yeah. So there's a lot in there.
Is your mom's relationship with you in there
Yeah. And there's a lot of things I've never said out loud in there.
that you won't say out loud now?
No.
Even one thing?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Just crazy things about, my secret past, things about my family no one's ever found out about, everything. So I discovered my mom 5 years ago after 10 years of silence, and she was homeless. It was crazy. I'm like the height of my life.
When you say discovered, like you're walking in the
I-
405 bridge, you
Holy
hey,
shit!
Mom.
Imagine, mom.
No, so I'm in Hawaii. It's Christmas, and I haven't talked to her in 10 years, and I'm in a whole different place mentally, and I'm like, I need to check on her. Like, what is she doing? Probably at my grandma's old condo that she got inherited. I get her number from my uncle who's paying her cell phone bill. She's sleeping in the back of her Ford Focus. I'm like, what the fuck? It was crazy. So I saved her, tried to work on our relationship, and she's just so crazy.
Will she watch this podcast?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What will she say when she sees you calling her crazy?
He's right. The bitch knows she's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, it isn't like I'm shaming her. She's mentally cuckoo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool you're taking care of her.
Yeah.
It's sad when you see parents struggling who are ultimately successessul.
Yes, it's bizarre.
offspring. Yeah,
and she didn't
yeah.
even know how successful I really was. She just like looks me up online once in a while to see if I'm still alive. Is what she told me at the time. Isn't that weird? So she didn't grasp like how successful I was.
You are so successful.
It's wild.
You're a mogul. You're a legend.
It's wild. I mean, 9 years ago I had $500, so it's pretty nuts.
How much you got now?
Too much. Yeah. So
Can I ask you something? Just,
Yeah.
Just diving into money real quick. So you sold your $20 million house. Here in
no, I
LA.
just got ready in it. I took it off the market. I had a whole thing about, I want to stay here still and work on my family and all that. And then I moved my mom out there, and the house goes back on sale Monday.
Okay.
It's been months of just like, I actually kind of want to stay here, and I've been like working it out emotionally, and I'm over it.
Okay.
And I'm one person there, right? Like 25,000 square feet. All my dogs now live in Wyoming. There's no point.
Yeah, it's absurd.
And I don't need to have like the biggest dick on the block and like be, I have the coolest house. I don't care anymore. Like it was such a statement. It was so fun. I had my assistants living there, my friends. You know, you've done the same thing. You let everyone stay with you, and then you just kind of get burnt out on it, and you want your own space.
Yeah, but you kept the McLaren.
Oh my God, I love my cars.
You got $1 million
Rolls-Royces, McLarens.
How many cars do you have?
I think like 18. Yeah.
That's
Most are
absurd.
custom. It's so cool to come from literally dirt, and McLaren's like, we'll do your own paint color and everything you've ever dreamed of. It's like, it's pretty wild, right?
Well, what do you do with the
It's surreal.
McLaren in Wyoming?
Oh, drive it in the spring and summer only. It's here right now.
How big is the ranch?
We have about 600 acres.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How much was it?
Oh my God, cheap. Cheap.
Say it.
Compared to LA, oh
Say
my
it.
God. Less than $2 million.
Oh my God.
For the house, the land. I have a building on it, obviously. I have a full ranch now. You know, I raise animals. I have 100 yaks.
You have a yak farm.
Yes,
I
I'm
cannot
the
believe
one with
that.
the Yak Ranch.
What's a yak?
Yakety yak. Don't talk back.
Come on.
You're in
Yak?
trouble.
It's like, you know, you see a cow. A yak is like the diva of all bovines. It has the most amazing hair. It has horns. And we raise them for breeding, for genetics, for their fiber, for meat.
You
Yaks
have-
taste amazing.
You have 100 of these.
Yes.
Oh, those are cool.
Go on Instagram for a laugh. Star Yak Ranch.
Star Yak Ranch.
That's it.
Do you sell the meat?
We do. We're going to do soon. Which was called, you know, people are like, oh, are you killing them all? And no, I train them all.
122,000 followers.
People
Star,
love people,
Star Yak
people
Ranch.
love the yaks.
This is incredible.
It's cool. It's amazing. It's really grounding. They're majestic creatures from Tibet that have been imported here, and now there's about 10,000 yaks in America. And I have the biggest yak ranch in Wyoming, while also having a crazy makeup brand. So
Is there a big market for yak meat?
it's exotic and it's really sought after, and it's so healthy for you.
Is it like more lean than?
It's not gamey at all.
Got
I've had
it.
a million every type of meat from
yeah.
NBA to from moose, reindeer, elk, NFL. But it's not gamey at all. It's really healthy. Yeah, even a golf player. But yeah, so it's been a nice ride.
Okay, so
Yeah.
have you ever gone on a vegetarian or vegan diet?
Never.
You're always you're a
Yeah.
meat eater.
And people
through
get weird.
through.
Like my cosmetics brand and skincare are vegan. I think testing on animals is so archaic and stupid and gross. But yeah, I like meat. It's amazing. I'm just not into everything else.
shark fin?
Never tried it. You can eat that?
Not here legally.
Okay.
But if you're in China,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know.
No, you shouldn't, because 100 million sharks a year are killed in the seas. And,
Awful.
yeah, that's a lot of fucking animals.
That's too many. That's awful.
They're not saving the animals like you are with the yaks.
No.
Any others, Roman? Surely you have cats.
No, I have 8 dogs.
Cats.
Yeah.
You're fascinating.
I have 8 Pomeranians.
I'm just.
Oh, they're all palms.
They're all Poms. They all start with D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What does a normal day in the Jeffree Star life look like?
Wake up, DM Mike, never hear back a year later.
It's a story that everybody does. I don't respond to people at all.
Every day's different. I travel a lot.
I did respond to you.
I know you
We
did.
talked for a while. Well, I was trying to make my way through like the little eggplant emojis with the squirt coming out of them.
Oh, I did
And then
not
it-
send that.
and then
Absolutely
it-
not. No squirting. Oh my god.
And then when it got to the Logan Paul poaching, that's when I got more interested. That's when I really started to respond more. All right, so you wake up, you DM me, and then what?
Every day is different. I do my skincare. I look in the mirror and cry. I can't believe how sickening I am. I spend hours with the yaks, with the dogs, and I create a lot. I love getting stoned, creating concepts for. I'm on year 8 of my company, and I have so many more ideas.
Which one?
And
Jeffree Star Cosmetics?
Cosmetics, yeah. So we started with 3 lipsticks, just a little dream in my little 2-bedroom apartment, and it just went. It was just
Why did it go, brah?
people.
Brah. Why'd it go brah?
People trusted my opinion, my formula. They knew I was going to give them something good. I think from doing makeup for so long, people respected me, which was so cool.
Yeah.
Because I did music prior, right? Remember, I was signed to Akon and Convict Music, and I've lived so many lives. So to quit and give up everything and start this little company was scary. It was really scary.
Launching any company is horrifying.
Yes, is anyone gonna like it? And then it took off. And it was just at a time where the product I launched first, it was a liquid lipstick. It had never really been on the market. There's only a few brands. A product that it goes on, you can literally suck a dick and it doesn't come off and you still look flawless. And I made the best formula and it's my top seller to date. Yeah,
So cool.
it's cool.
Was your YouTube channel a vehicle for the success of that company?
Yes. So then once I launched the brand, I saw beauty started to grow on YouTube. And I was like, oh, well, I've never done this. And no one at the time had ever seen me without makeup. It was very like mysterious. And I always kind of kept this weird like enigma about me. So when I revealed my full normal face, which I used to be insecure about, now I could give a fuck. It was like shocking at the time. And then I was giving away my beauty secrets and how to actually look good. And I was just doing it different than the people on the platform.
When did you start wearing makeup?
Like 11?
11 years old.
I don't know why. I really don't know to this day why. I just gravitated towards it, started stealing my mom's makeup, wearing it to school, very punk rock, and just having fun and experimenting, and I loved it.
So you can't identify any like reason why you think you started. Was
No,
it in the nurture? Was there
love-
someone else in your family
I mean,
that you
we
saw?
can get really dark. I think maybe.
Vlog, like you said, because your life was traumatic and you found makeup and it was like an escape.
Yeah, and it was also really soothing and just like
Got
something
it.
to go escape.
Got it.
And I think I hated my current life at that time as a kid, that I just wanted to like transform and make my own fantasy, really. Yeah.
And then the hair, did you ever grow it out long?
I won best hair in high school. That's when I dyed it pink, and I had like spiky punk rock hair, Liberty spikes, the whole thing, mohawk.
Tight.
I had a 10-inch mohawk. Yeah, and I did it all, and I started doing makeup for professional right after high school. 17, I moved to LA.
But then how does that parlay into video content? Because that's not like an easy thing to just pick up either.
No, so when I'm really into something like raising yaks, right? I just go full in. So I said I need to do YouTube, and I studied all the beauty people at the time, and I was like, okay, I get it, but no one's doing what I'm doing. So before YouTube got really strict, I was the first person to smoke weed during a makeup tutorial, and it was just very like, what the fuck? And I was just very outspoken and was just myself.
Yeah.
And then it just grew and grew. And then I started doing all the lifestyle, my relationships, surgeries, everything, including makeup tutorials and reviews. I did it all.
You're so ahead of the game.
It was crazy.
When I started coming up and thinking I had like discovered a new format or something new, or it was a new idea, it's funny because you were like final leveling, like seriously when I was starting, and to be honest, it's a bit confusing because I wasn't the same generation of a YouTuber as you were, but you don't really make that much content anymore, do you? Or am I tripping?
I upload, I think, maybe 3 or 4 times a month now.
That's not that much.
No. But I used to be like, there's just so much going on too in life. This is before COVID.
Yeah. But then now, because you're launching other businesses,
Yes.
is that why you continue to make YouTube? Do you still love it?
I enjoy making content, but I think beauty overall on YouTube is kind of dead.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Bit. Why? Why is that?
All the drama, all the craziness, all the personalities, and it was just
It just got no fun, huh?
It got so unfun.
So toxic.
So fucking toxic, so dark and ugly. All those people were awful. And they wanted to villainize me because me and Shane were the most successful. We had the biggest launch in makeup history. And this is just being so straight, like man to man, not tooting my own horn, but it was so cool. And people got mad at how successful we got. And they stirred up so
People
many
throw rocks up. They don't throw rocks down.
and they didn't like how big we won. So all the beauty people got angry and tried to take us down. You know, it's like it's It's dark.
Were you like seriously affected by that stuff? Like, do you
Yeah,
find
of
yourself a
course.
happier person now that you're?
God, yes. Yeah. Way happier. Guys, I just got wrapped up in what everyone else was doing as well, and it was just like a huge, crazy like reality show is what it felt like.
The James and Tati stuff.
Yeah, that was what ruined the beauty community. Absolutely. Yeah.
That was wild.
And then you
That was the atom bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
when you joined in, I think that's when we knew it was getting serious.
Oh yeah, it was really crazy. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think about doing like boxing with the people?
I mean, I'm always down for that. I actually know how to street fight. I'm down for it all.
I feel like you could kick some ass. You're tall.
I've been jumped by 5 guys before. Like I know how to fight.
Did you end up beating them up or beating
No, I
them
mean I
off?
threw. I wish. Imagine you get jumped and it turns into a gangbang.
Yo, that works. Some people do it when they when they get surrounded, but they start to do like gay stuff, and the people just run. You know what I'm saying? Like they just like start to like, and the guys just take off.
Well, when I was
'cause
getting
they're, like,
punched in the
worried
back of the
about it.
head, I didn't get that option. But yeah, I imagine just ended with me being Eiffel Towered. Huh? Whatever. But
It's the worst when that doesn't.
Would you ever get in the ring?
yeah,
Who would you fight?
it depends. Are you like boxing, fighting, what?
Yeah, boxing.
I think I should MMA, right? Like, let's just go for it.
Yeah, however you want
I
to.
feel like you have a jujitsu mat in your house.
Yeah.
I saw a TMZ interview.
Yeah,
where they asked you the
I
same
wanted to fight
question.
you. And? And what was your response? You've already done it all. You don't need to box me. I mean, if we want to do a sex tape, maybe I could do like,
He already has one of those.
No, I don't.
You do.
I swear I don't.
How many girls have you on their phone naked? A
None.
lot.
Very little.
Stop.
No one.
No one has me either. I've never sent a nude.
Me either.
For real?
I swear to God.
Like ass kind of naked, hiding. I have.
nothing.
Never nude. Never.
Why not?
I don't have to.
Too much to lose.
Yeah. And that, because I don't trust anyone. What's the point?
Would you ever sell your dick pic?
I'd rather just. So I recently turned down OnlyFans. They've been hounding me for months.
How much they offer you?
A lot.
How much? Come on, just say
lot.
it. Come on, just say it.
You already know it was a lot. Very big.
7 figures or 8 figures?
7.
High 7?
Mm-hmm.
It had to be.
Mm-hmm.
7.5 million.
Stop. It was a lot. And I have content on my phone and I had things like I could have used, but I'm not ready for that moment. I'm not into that.
Wait.
yet.
Have you taken nudes?
I have videos of rappers face fucking me and all these things on my phone. Yeah. So my OnlyFans account was ready. I'm not into that right now. And I don't need to do it. I'd have to be really bored. I think a lot of people do that stuff for money and I don't need money. And I don't think my career needs a sex tape right now.
No,
But
it doesn't.
sometimes at night it keeps me up. Like so many girls don't know how to suck dick and I want to give them tutorials. And I have all this content on my phone and it's just not being seen or enjoyed.
Look, I'm on the flip side of it. So like we're on the same page.
Team,
I'd
yeah.
love for you to teach these girls.
Yeah.
Because they don't, most women, they're not like into it. Where I make love to the dick and these bitches like.
But does it have to do with this actually this fascinates me.
George right now.
Cheers, George. I could do this whole one right now.
I believe you.
You feel me? No, my makeup will get ruined. Yeah.
Is that a Super Bowl ring?
I'm not doing it.
Oh my God.
I mean, you kind of did.
dude,
I
didn't you?
can't though. I can feel this whole thing in my mouth. This is my little JSC Super Bowl
Are you
ring.
serious?
Yeah. Don't get any ideas. I'm booked tonight. But what was your question?
I don't even know.
No OnlyFans. They offered me a lot of money. I'm not down. But yeah, there's content on there. So whoever steals my phone, whew.
Yeah, you
Throws it on the ground.
Hope no one takes it tonight.
that's crazy.
No, but see, these rappers have said, like, if you ever out me, you'll get murdered the next day. And I'm like, that's hot. Like, I love that. I love hearing that.
Hooking up with you must be the scariest thing ever.
Why?
I don't know. That's just I don't know. I feel like it's just a lot. Like you could buy my house and then never mind.
Oh, so from like a power perspective.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What's good with that? Like when people hook up with you, I feel like they're
Yeah.
pumped.
They love it. They know it's a secret. It's
Are
good.
you always the like controller, like the powerful one?
Not always.
Not always. Who
Like,
who's-
I don't
who can
fuck guys.
dominate?
I don't fuck guys ever.
Got it.
That's
So you're a bottom? Is that what that's what that's?
bottom bitch. Yeah.
You can tell I'm very not like well spoken on this stuff.
Yeah, I
you
hate
know?
those
I
terms.
try.
They're so dumb. Top and bottom. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they call it. It's old school gay terminology since the dawn of time.
Right.
Well, Mike's been here since the dawn of time.
Yeah, Mike's the top. I know.
I can't believe it.
What?
Just
That's one of his
believe?
segues.
that was a segue. No, you used to be signed to Akon's music label.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, I can't believe you did like you did
He's
music.
so cool. One of the coolest people.
Absolutely.
Very straight. Only in the vagina. And those guys exist, right?
Yeah. Why do you think I'm super straight?
I think so. Yeah.
What do you think about all three of us?
Yeah.
All three?
Oh. Wow.
Oh, all super straight.
You're definitely questionable.
What about George?
Don't look at me like that ever again. George would destroy me.
But wait, but what? But
It's
what?
giving destroyer when I look over there.
Yeah.
You know what you know.
He may be a little short, but I feel like he'd rock my world.
She-
yeah.
she-
I actually have the biggest dick in this room, and everybody here knows it.
Really?
You know.
Is this for real?
What do you think about David, the German?
What about him?
What do you? What
I'm
do you,
German. My real last name is Steininger. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
do you think he's like he could flip?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Just off the vibe there again right now.
He's down for anything. Yeah. I'm just being honest. Yeah. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
What's like
could tell.
is there like a good like telltale sign? Like what do you
I
look
just
for?
know it's the I don't know. It's just the energy.
Is
Someone's
it how
aura.
is it how they reciprocate your energy? Is it how they trade
Sometimes,
back
or I
and
can
forth?
just, I don't know. I just know.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
why. It's like a psychic ability.
right.
I'm like the I'm a medium. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I don't know. It's just like intuition. I just always know.
Does it ever get like how does it usually go when you make that like swing? Is it you making the swing generally, or is it them like
What's a swing in your world?
like the approach? What does the approach generally look like? Where a up until that moment straight person is getting their cock sucked. by
Usually.
you.
Oh my god. Whoa. Wow. Well, Ellen.
Sorry, I'm just warming up now. He'll tell you this. The beginning of the show, I've been a little slow. I'm here now. I'm here.
Right. It's always both, but it's usually a lot because I don't just go out and meet people really anymore.
Right,
but I can
right,
go
right.
out to a bar, club, and see someone, and I'm like, oh, they're down.
How do you meet new people
DM,
these
is it
days?
DM?
DMs
Yeah,
usually,
yeah.
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 Or just people from my past that I've known forever, and like there's some
Recycle.
guy. Yeah. Like, oh, we've hooked up forever. Like, we know you're trustworthy. You know.
And do they fly out to Wyoming? Because what are you
Sometimes,
doing?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a jet?
No, I just rent them.
Have
Why?
The maintenance, the upkeep,
Oh, yeah.
keeping it. I don't want
Staff.
one. Yeah.
all that.
It's just like, ugh.
You could even do one of those charter programs, though.
Or we can buy one together and then rent it out.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Do a podcast on it. Have a podcast studio.
I've done my makeup on jets for fun videos. That's cool.
I was still going with the other topic. I had
No.
a couple, but we can move on to that.
It's always both. I'm always down to talk about men, but it's always both. It depends.
What are you like as a partner?
So loyal, great, funny, amazing.
Actually, or like, because
for
everyone
real.
says that. I
Yeah,
feel
no, I
like.
really am. Yeah.
Are you in a relationship?
No, single for 2.5.
Yeah, remember you were in a pretty.
Yeah, I was in love once, and I think that's amazing. But I don't seek love again. Like if I never fall in love again, I experienced it. It was amazing. It was beautiful. It helped me heal some of my demons from my past,
Yeah.
and it made me love myself more. Being in love, absolutely.
You're so accomplished and have such a interesting lifestyle. Even just sitting with you now, I'm like, okay,
It's hard to find guys to even date and relate to.
A, yes. B, also yes.
And I do too much. I'm too much of a boss bitch for most men. They get intimidated, insecure, weird,
Yeah.
and I'm too much.
Yeah. So how do you combat that?
Fuck them, spit them out. Yeah.
And that doesn't make
I'm
you a
not
bad person.
No, you're allowed.
Are you do you tease them at all with the carrot on the stick bait a relationship, or are you getting the nut?
No,
and leaving?
I used to, but I think it's so. The older you get, you just got to be straightforward. People want to date me, and I'm just like, I'm not into it. I'd rather just hook up once in a while.
in Wyoming.
Yeah, or here. Yeah.
Is there a city you go to that you just hate?
Oh boy.
That was a twist. Where did you come up with that?
I don't know. I'm just in my head. I'll tell you where I
Yeah.
came up with it. I was picturing you walking around in New York,
Okay.
and I'm not sure if like I loved the image.
I like New York for a weekend, like Vegas. So the East Coast is not for me.
Well, it depends on the
Yeah.
neighborhood too, right? Like if you're in the right neighborhood in New York, then you're probably having a great time. Like when I think of the city that you probably hate, it's probably like Tuscaloosa. You know what I'm saying? Like some southern state that's not very like friendly.
I can find fun everywhere, so I just love traveling.
Yeah.
Are
Except-
you
yeah.
are you ever getting like harassed?
In what way?
Just harassed.
Like people are being mean to you, saying fucked up shit to you.
Whether it's their haters, whether if it's their homophobes.
In person or online? We all know online.
In person.
Oh no, never.
Never,
Really,
huh?
never. The old days though, and we always talk about this when I used to say crazy shit to people all the time, I would just walk down the street like on Sunset and people out of their cars would be like, you fucking homo, you fucking freak. Like people would be so vicious and bizarre. And now that never happens, honestly. It was a different world. There was no guys wearing makeup at the time. It was just such a different world of like, I don't know. It was vicious.
Well, and I want to talk about this because
Yeah.
it is fascinating. Again, you were like the first of many things, and in that regard, I don't think many people were doing what you were doing back then
At all.
Did it affect your identity, and was it damaging to your sense of self? Constantly being harassed because you wore makeup, because you like to dress and wear your hair a certain way.
I think I had such an armor on and I was always like way too much attitude, vicious back. Instead of just ignoring people or like responding with love, I was vicious because I was attacked all the time. And then you go online and everyone, not everyone, but you have a fan base, and this is like MySpace, right? So I've been online on social media for 20 years.
That's absurd.
Isn't that nuts? I
That's
was the first
absurd.
person with internet on my street in Orange County, 56K dial-up, which no one knows what that means anymore. MSN. Yeah. So I just started so early, like, oh wow, I can utilize the internet and make something out of myself, and no one's doing it. That's when everyone was trying to buy up www.whatever.com and flip them.
Yeah. The
So
domain
I
flips.
just started so early. So 20 years later,
Yeah, but still, still that vicious reciprocation
yeah.
takes courage.
yeah.
It takes courage though, because a lot of people would be afraid of the repercussions. And after that, if
Yes.
someone hurls an insult at you and you're vicious back, and now you're in an
You may
altercation,
go home and never wear makeup again or never feel comfortable. But I was like, no, I always want to be myself and just be me and stick up for that. So I just never changed.
yeah, you have a real courage. You have a
Yeah.
real courage, and you did it ahead of everyone. So what do you say to people now who might be struggling with any sort of identity issues?
And I think a lot of people are.
Yeah.
They really are. It's hard, but you really just have to always. This is a tricky question because there's no simple advice. I think everyone always wants an easy answer, but you really just have to get over the hump of caring what anyone else thinks. And there's no magic potion. I wish I could like give it out. You just have to do you always. And I don't know why people are so worried what everyone else thinks, especially with cancel culture, right? No one's doing shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's afraid to say one wrong thing. So that's why I've always just not fucking cared, So you just have to let go of that and just do you and always and stick to what you want to do. I think everyone tries to be what something they're not, especially in this city, right? It's all perception. So
Do you think social media has made it easier or harder for people to feel good about themselves, for people to feel comfortable?
I think
with
way
their
harder. Yeah. For some reason, everyone compares themselves to what everyone else is doing, but we all have our own journey. So
We were talking about this in our last podcast, and I think I'd like to clarify this. Like, I haven't quite like nailed this thesis, but I think like every generation has its war,
yes.
and like I think a war that our generation will experience is the war on overstimulation, and the actual effects of what that can do to a human brain. It can't be good.
Yep.
Right? Because you can pick up your little infinity box here, open up TikTok for a laugh, or go on YouTube to be inspired, and then get a text from your girlfriend that she's breaking up with you. Now you're sad, but you want to be happy, so you turn on Netflix and do this. And then you look at someone commented and said you're fat or some shit.
Yep.
And this constant chaotic whirlwind of emotions happening in our brain instantly. That all that I just said could happen in a minute.
Yep. In 2 minutes. And that's how the culture has been, with drama, with everything. It's just a crazy roller
It's
coaster.
insane. Do you know a
Yeah.
news cycle now? I've calculated typically lasts like 36 hours before you are forgotten. Clean slate. What's the news cycle for today?
Yeah. Isn't that nuts?
absurd. Like,
in a way, cancel culture has almost canceled itself.
Literally,
because if
literally.
they tell a crazy story about something that someone did that wasn't even deserving of a story, they'll have 10 more people to cancel in the next 24 hours, so no one gets canceled. Cancel culture canceled itself out.
So
it's
bizarre.
actually fucking
I know.
crazy.
I know.
But we've been talking about this whole thing a lot lately with the social media and people being overstimulated, and also just this increase in suicide and mental illness that kind of all started at the same time as the advent of cell phones and social media. And a lot of people are like, well, what about COVID and isolation and all this stuff? This stuff was already happening years before
COVID just
that.
amplified
it a
it.
little bit more,
Yeah.
but for the most part, it's a result of pulling yourself away from society and drowning yourself in this. So I guess my question...
So segue to, that's why I moved to Wyoming.
Got it.
To really, like, I've been
Love
online
that.
for so long. I
Yep.
wanted to be at mental peace and not be on my phone so much. So now I post and I don't read the comments. Whereas before, I was on my phone 24/7. I feel like I had to know it all, read everything, absorb everyone's negative, positive, everything. And it was so bad for my mental health. So now I just post, and if you don't like it or you love it, amazing.
You ever thought about turning the comments off?
No.
It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
it's good engagement. It's good for the algo.
Some people have done it and they've loved it, but I could never do it, I don't think.
Let people talk and have whatever they want to say. I don't want to ever shut people out, but I don't also receive a lot of hate anymore. I think at the height of YouTube beauty, there's so many people watching and so many crazy negative things thrown my way. So
I also feel like that partially comes when people can sense that you don't give a fuck.
yes.
The moment I stopped giving a fuck and you could feel that through the screen,
Yes.
all of a sudden the hate comments are few and far between.
Yeah.
You know, they still comment, welcome, whatever.
But it's way different.
Like,
and it's
Al,
not
y'all
yeah.
know, like, you're wasting your thumb energy. Like, save that shit. But yeah, I often too get sucked in a way that I wouldn't want to be. I'd rather be. Never mind. Well, nah, I won't.
I'm so triggered.
It passed. It passed.
Do you wake up every day ready to...
Yes.
Probably does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you wake up every day?
When I
ready
open
to...
my eyes, I'm ready to suck, fuck, twirl.
Got
and-
it.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was going to ask.
Well,
no
what's-
bad
what's twirl?
no bad days? No...
You don't have girls twirl on the dick, like spin? Come on. What's
All the way around.
yes.
Hold on. Stop. Hold on a second. 360.
Yes. You don't spin bitches around?
How?
Oh my God.
Is there like a tool for that?
Jeffrey, wait. But how?
What do you mean?
You have to. There's a machine for this that you have to hang from the ceiling.
Yeah, there's got to be a tool.
No, you're laying down and the girl's on top and you're woo. I mean, if your dick's big enough, you spin around and it's still in there.
Does the dick spin too?
No,
like
the
how
dick's
does...
in there and
But you're making it really quick. How are you spinning this 120-pound object that quickly? Like,
you
has one ever taken off?
yeah, like Willy Wonka on the glass elevator.
That's what I'm asking you. Like,
By the way, this is. I'm so curious
No
because this.
spinning in your life.
Well, having it, it's on my bucket list. I've imagined this in my head, but it seemed impossible unless you have the device I'm talking about.
but you could also spin from a position to another position. Like if
That makes sense.
If she's on top of you facing this way and you want to spin to a
I
doggy
love
style, that's one
that,
thing.
yeah.
But the way you described it was like a prop for a helicopter.
Yeah, but you have to find people that can kind of like do the splits. It's way easier. Yeah, you can.
What?
No, the girl does the splits, not the guy.
Just throwing
That
it
would
out
be
there,
nuts.
Jeffrey. Just throwing it out there.
Wow. I need a gold medal. Is there Olympics for head?
Would you win it?
Come on.
Well, I just asked
I'd
because
probably be the judge. Yeah.
Well, I just asked because I've been privy to some pretty good dome.
Have you? Oh, good.
Well,
a lot of guys haven't.
I've dated in...
You're a hoe. We know.
No, that's not why. A certain space that kind
You're a
of...
whore.
Well, a certain space that kind of works in that, right? So do you think that you could outshine a porn star?
Yeah, they're
Really?
tired.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're tired.
Yeah, they're tired. Yeah.
Can I ask you a
I'm
question?
sorry, I'm not the only one that just pictured a porn star just going, just exhausted. Like,
It's exhausting work.
It really is. No,
Yeah.
it absolutely is.
Can I ask you a question? This is selfish.
That's why we're here.
Well, you're right. Do you mind if I ask you a question about asking you a question?
Let's go.
All right. Say
Oh boy.
say a girl doesn't like giving head.
Bye.
They still
just kidding.
wait. They still make those?
Bye.
That model? They still make that model in 2022? It's still around. I thought they'd phase those out.
Well, but what were we getting at?
Is there
for
any
sure.
advice? Is it is it an intuition, or how can you make it pleasurable?
Well, there's some girls that just don't know what they're doing, and then there's some girls that don't like the action.
The latter.
So
is
there's
the
two different
yeah.
things. So some girls really just don't enjoy it, and that's okay. Find someone that doesn't like head.
Good luck.
Hello.
Good luck with that.
I've had this as an issue in a relationship
Yeah.
before. Like I don't know. It feels
If
very.
you're not
like-
sexually compatible, you got to move on. Doesn't matter how badass they are.
Is that
It's
true?
Like, intimacy is very important. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting married before having sex?
A lot of people
I don't know how people do that. I don't know
What?
how people do that.
I think it actually could work out in their benefit.
Possibly, but 10 years down the line, you're not going to get curious.
I don't believe sexual encounters could balance out the relationship. I think it's very important, and I
Yeah.
do speak on it. But I don't think it's
Because
the
what if
only.
you're into certain things that the other person isn't, and then you're never really satisfied, and you're like, oh, then everyone cheats.
So then no, but then my definition of love is different. My definition of love is like you have to work for it. So if your partner is like not into it, you have to make that common ground work. You know what I mean? It's a partnership. But you're a CEO.
Yeah, partnerships are great, but some people are just never going to be into it. So you send them my number, I'll send them a video, and they could try to learn.
You're very gracious. And then they'll sell that video
Yeah.
to TMZ.
The max I can fit is 12 inches. After that, you had to call someone else.
Are you serious?
Sweet Bible, yeah.
Oh, that
can
one
show you a
hurt.
video.
That one hurt, George.
Yeah, I did.
If we're gonna stay on the topic of dick sucking for this entire episode, can I ask you a specific question?
Let's
Are
go.
there any dicks or endings or weird situations? What would you say the weirdest situation you've ever encountered as it pertains to cocks would be?
We're going there?
Well, I mean, we've been
can.
here. We have tried
Oh,
to change
yeah.
the topic 400 times.
You won't let
Not
me.
once
No,
have you
it's-
guys try to change this topic.
I was going to.
We have. We have
I was
tried.
going to.
Do you want me to answer?
We're caught,
Yes.
we're caught in the dick sand, is what this is.
100%.
We're-
Yes.
Yeah.
We do it anyways. It's not just you. But I'd like to hear the story.
Well, sometimes so I like to see what I'm getting into. So I like to see photos before I meet you. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. So some people lie, and I had one person where when it got to the time to be intimate, and even though they lied and sent me pictures, they got undressed, and they had a medical condition. You want to Google it right now?
Don't tell me it's the micro dick.
Is it the blue waffle?
He had a hidden penis.
A hidden penis?
It's a micro dick.
Micro
A
dick.
micro dick. Yeah, micro penis.
Google hidden penis. This person was 6'5". I expected to get demolished, and it was like a tic tac. Oh, that was so precious,
This is bad.
baby.
this podcast so much.
We're outing. We're outing him. Yeah, it was awful. So I mean, but it's also like then people are gonna. Oh, but I'm into certain things. So we're all. We all have our own different bodies. I didn't shame anyone. I didn't make him feel awful.
Wait, what happened?
It just wasn't for me.
What did you do?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, I let him. Okay, we're going there. I'm sorry, Mom. I let him try to fuck me, and I didn't really feel anything. It was the first time in my life, so I didn't feel anything.
And what's the outcome of that?
Nice.
Like,
It ain't working for me.
I'm not gonna clear my history.
Oh my God! Please leave that open on your phone later for someone to see.
I hope I get to tell this
You know what
story.
this looks like, right?
What?
Hidden penis.
Never seen one.
You never Googled it?
That's crazy.
No,
So
I
that
know what
was-
they are. I know what they are. but
Yeah,
I've never
so
seen it.
it's really rare, I guess, and it was just it was nuts.
I'm actually a
But-
little bit jealous.
it was nuts.
kind of like this.
It was just nuts.
It was
The experience.
nuts. It was just nuts.
just nuts. That's it.
Those were tiny too. I love big balls, and they were so tiny.
All right, so listen, we're gonna crawl our way out of the dick sand,
Out of the sack. Okay.
starting now.
Okay.
I do want to talk about your businesses.
Yeah.
we touched on Jeffree Star Cosmetics a little bit.
Yes,
And
we know I like sex, but I'm actually really great at business. I thrive on marketing. I love what I do.
You're a creative at heart.
I love it. Yeah.
Kind of listening, and you said you like to get high and just come up with ideas, but
Yes.
the execution,
I love that.
it's hard for a lot of people.
It is.
So how do you get it done and get it done so well? Because you have, I'm looking at my little sheet here, 5, it looks like, companies that are killing it.
Yeah.
You ideate and you execute
Yes.
well.
I love executing. I don't know why. I think it's programmed in my brain to just know how to market, how to sell, what's a hit, what are people gonna like, human psychology. It's always just been something I've been really great at.
Yep.
So it's always worked. When I did
But
music,
still the execution.
yeah, but it's determination, and I gave up so much. Like most of my friends going out. Like when I started my brand, I didn't leave the house for a year. I dedicated my entire life, and I think people don't understand how much we sacrifice to actually make the dream happen.
Yeah.
A lot, you know.
Yeah.
So
You have Jeffree Star Pets.
yeah.
What is that one?
So I love pets. I love dogs. I love animals. So my fans really love the dogs. So I made a whole pet toy line of plushies, ropes, dog bowls, everything.
Are any of them indestructible?
Yes.
Because my dog,
Test it. Yeah.
I'm gonna order one. Seriously,
We have some for you
He
here.
tears up everything.
Yeah.
Would you put him on Terrier by chance?
Oh.
Terrier is a airline that flies your pets
Yeah.
to your next destination. Terrier.
That's funny. I actually haven't heard of that.
Well, it
It
doesn't
does-
exist. It's Mike's a concept.
I cannot.
It's a concept. Do you ever find yourself in a?
I was like, I've never heard of that.
Do you ever find yourself in a predicament where
Oh, here we go.
you've got to take a long flight? You want to bring one of your D named dogs
Yep.
with you, and
and I want to hire your airline to.
Well, no, maybe you don't want to fly private that day because you don't have, $150,000 for a one-way leg. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a airline that specialized in the transport of canines from one location to the other for the upper middle class folks of America who deserve it so bad? Our dogs are like family members, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
We don't want to travel without them, do we?
No, but then it's trusting other people with them, and that's where it gets.
What if
scary.
I told you were going to be there?
Yeah, of course.
You fly with the animal on a plane.
Sometimes. But I do private jet with the dogs only. But I'm also down to do commercial. I'm not above anything. I just depends on if it's convenient. But when I fly with the dogs, it's all 8 in a jet, which is really fun.
I can't believe I have an army of Pomeranians.
Yeah.
That is a
But I
dream
also
come
have
true.
2 assistants and a ranch hand, and they help
Are
me.
they Pomeranians?
They could be. So like obviously all the dogs are in Wyoming being taken
Was that
care
not
of.
funny?
No, I like that.
Then
one.
why'd you give me that laugh?
No, my voice is still fucked up from Coachella, but I really,
Oh,
I
like it when a
that guy.
co-host doesn't laugh at
No, it
your
wasn't.
joke,
That was a
huh?
real laugh.
You
I-
asshole.
It was
No, he
worse.
knows
'cause-
that's
no,
perfect.
He went.
The girls are fighting.
No, it was a-
It was a little dead inside.
It was a little dead.
It was a little fake.
I am
But he's
dead
dead
inside
inside.
right now.
Star Lounge.
I'm down. We're gonna smoke while you guys
Oh
talk.
no! What's
We're
in the
getting high.
box?
I actually wanted to talk to you about your.
a pistol. Just kidding.
Dude, I would have been surprised. I swear.
That's what I'm saying. You're scary.
I have an AR in the car.
Oh my God, is
in
that
LA? No shot.
You have a chopper in the car.
What? What the fuck?
That was my mirror. Packaging Innovation Queen of the Year. Thank you.
Wow, good job.
That's cool. It's a cleaver. Your mirror's a cleaver.
Oh my God. Indica, sativa, hybrid. What are we feeling, Mike?
Dude, this is great because you could use this 2-in-1.
You should
when
ask
you're getting
George.
ready, and when they rush you, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Getting ready.
Are you allowed to smoke on YouTube?
Yeah.
You are, right?
Mike Tyson took mushrooms on YouTube. And then
We won't get canceled, I promise.
Okay, no problem.
We already asked, and the building approved it.
I actually have another podcast right after this. So I
You're
can't-
fired.
Sorry.
That's new.
What?
You don't smoke before podcasts anymore?
I never was.
Give it a shot.
Come on, man.
Do you have another lighter? I just- no offense, but after all the 1,000 dick sucking I did, I just don't want to.
You
Oh my
did not just do that.
I'm sorry. You just said you would win the medal. This is very nice.
That's homophobic.
George is canceled.
First of all, I'm very into health.
Burn the shit
You
out
want
of
to
his
really take
fucking
it there?
lips.
If I meet someone new, I pay for the STD test before I meet you.
Oh, that's cool.
I swear
1,000
on my
times.
life.
Before you meet them?
Yes.
Like-
I'm fucking you. You're gonna go get the 24-hour test of every single thing, and I'm gonna pay for it, and I get the results in my email, and then if you're good, let's go.
What about random
is
hookups?
some
I don't do random.
No such thing?
Not really.
So
I
you're
don't
at
do random.
Coachella sweating it up and you meet somebody in the crowd and you want to go get it done, no shot?
That was you this weekend.
All
I was in
right.
Wyoming.
I'm at so like nothing, no. You've definitely done.
Yes, there it is.
nice.
Oh, you're gonna be
I only
cooked.
smoke the finest. Are you guys smoking?
I have a podcast after this.
Same. Little hit? No.
Nah, not this time.
You're
Okay.
a pussy.
Mike?
No drugs for me, thanks.
I get it.
Only one that did this? I thought we were all gonna jump into this.
No, that was fully intentional to get you fucked up for our next episode.
Yes.
Jeffree Star Skin.
That's right. Yes.
Like-
How's that different from Jeffree Star Cosmetics?
It's full. So I've never done skincare.
Okay.
And this is skincare that actually works. It's vegan, it's clean, it's amazing, and it's awesome. It's been out for a few months, and it's cool to see people enjoying it, seeing real results, and it's amazing. It's a sickening skincare line.
And Star Lounge is your weed.
Accessories. So I've never sold actual flower. It's all accessories. So I have the biggest grinder. I sell the most grinders in America, and I don't do weed. Isn't that funny? They're the best. The catches a keef the best, and I just make the best grinders. And I have some here for you guys if you want to try them later. Take home.
Why no weed? Too much work.
I make too much money, and it's not there yet.
Got it.
So if I were to make weed, and whatever happened with the federal government, they could say my makeup money is marijuana and take it all.
Ooh.
We ain't going back on the couch. So it's just not worth it. So until it's fully federally legal in every 50 states, absolutely not.
But it's
for me.
getting there. It's about to happen.
Let's go then.
Would you do it once it's
Absolutely.
legal?
But the banks are still iffy. Bank of America's like,
They won't take the money.
hell no.
Right.
So it's just not worth it.
You're running quite the enterprise.
And now we're doing the Yak Ranch. Meat is coming soon.
I cannot believe you have a
Crazy.
yak farm.
Isn't that cool? I want to do fast food restaurant. Like, yak is so healthy and fun.
You think you'll be the only person with a beauty care line and a meat company?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Because why? Because I'm a dude.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that might be why.
No, I just love so many different things. I think everyone's so used to like the beauty world. You're just this one type of person, but I love guns and animals and
Meat.
And I love meat, brother.
You got that was awesome. You got
That's
any
my real
weird
voice. I've been faking it this whole time.
besides that, you got any weird shit that you don't tell the general public?
What do you? This guy.
You got him fucked up.
Oh my god. What do you like? What?
Anything up the sleeve that you ain't telling nobody about?
Just sex tapes.
You got like anthrax at your house or some shit.
No anthrax.
Any scandals
Too
planned?
messy.
Does Jeffree Star skin contain some of your skin? Some like weird. You don't have no weird shit.
Well, I thought about my dad's cremated, right?
Okay, here we go.
And I thought,
I like where we're starting.
Here we go.
Yep.
And I thought it'd be so cool if I did like a really small limited edition makeup collection where I put my dad's ashes in the eyeshadow and we press him in there. So then you can put my dad on your face.
What would it be called? What is it called?
Cremated.
That's amazing.
No, I have a cremated collection I did launch already. And that was
With cremated people?
No, it's just a palette. It's all so no one's ever done like like a nude palette is like nudes, right? This is all white to blacks, every sort of gray, like if you're watching a black and white TV show, that's what I made into a makeup palette, and it was very successful.
Dude, how strong is your weed?
Oh my god!
look at his
How
face.
strong is it?
Caleb, can you zoom in
I only
really
smoke
close?
The best.
Dude,
The fuck?
I am fucking high.
One hit wonder, baby.
No. 2. I hit 2 hits.
Okay.
George, just out of curiosity, did Jesus smoke weed?
No, I don't think you should if you're following Jesus, I don't think you should be intoxicated. I think you should be sober and alert.
Well, then
But
what the
I am. I'm a mistake. But you know what's? I thank you for bringing this up. I don't
Oh,
like that
boy.
every time I bring up God, people make YouTube videos about how I'm not a Christian. It's so mean.
Why?
Wait, who's
Well, you're
doing
sitting-
that?
You're sitting next to me. You can't be a Christian.
No.
I'm just fucking
I
around.
was
Why?
about to
That's what I
say,
Why?
gotta say. We should
Why?
get higher, right?
love thy neighbor. You're my neighbor.
Suck thy neighbor.
Not the right scripture.
No, literally.
I wrote that scripture. And literally.
But yeah, it's so tough to like speak out. All right. It's so tough to speak out about your faith because, I realize this. It's not the people that have the same faith that attack you. It's your same faith. You're not good enough in their eyes.
Right.
And that's crazy. How could you really build up something strong if your
I
own
feel like
community-
those people making those videos are the same people that stand at the edge of the Santa Monica Pier with the sign on the front of their body and the back of their body and one in their hand, about 8 feet tall, with the megaphone, screaming about how Jesus is going to send you to hell.
You're
if
going
you
to
don't
hell.
Pray immediately.
yeah. I know one thing. God hates.
Very Westboro of you. Very Westboro of you.
I want one of those signs just to hang in my house.
Yeah.
If any ex-members want to send me one, FedEx, I'll pay for that overnight.
Is that true, George?
Oh my
No,
god.
I was about to, and I was about
That's
to lean
not
over.
true, right?
No, Jesus loves you.
Thank you.
It's about having a relationship with him.
I
You all
agree.
have your own paths.
Yep.
You should just pause it for a bit. You don't have to pause your life, but if you want to know about Jesus, my biggest push is have your own relationship. Don't judge it off of mine. Because, dude, I'm smoking weed on a podcast. I'm not the best example. I just have a great relationship
yes.
that I try to share.
Yeah, and that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And
But is that how
no
that-
one should shame you for it ever. For real.
What's up?
I think you guys are great, especially you, George. I love you.
I love you.
I just feel like me and his sex tape would be iconic.
No,
Agreed.
I can't be preaching about the Bible and then just brought the sex thing. Make me look bad. Now they're gonna make the video again.
Ask Belle if she's down. He's got a girlfriend.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Where
I
is
love
she?
her. You want to see a picture of her?
Oh boy. Okay, let's see it. You're in love for real?
Oh, I'm so in love with her.
Oh, that's cute.
They're disgusting. I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
cute. Want to fuck?
Her. Here you go.
Let me see a nude. Oh, she's pretty. What does she do for a living? Oh, she's from Paris?
Yeah. Let me show you a picture that I just posted of her. I'm
What do you
very
think?
proud of it. She's very beautiful. Look at it. She got her hair done.
Okay. Nice. And on her page, I didn't see any photos of you two.
No, there is. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not when he's high. Not when he's high. He's gonna go into.
I call her. I was like, babe, what the fuck? No, I'm actually. I don't even
Was that a
post.
stranger or was that real?
No, that's my girlfriend.
Why is she out of his league?
No.
Oh, she is. I know it. I high five her about it every day.
Puff, puff, pass.
I think you should
No,
always
I
try to
don't
get
think
someone
she's
who's out of your league.
I don't think she's out of his league.
Is there anyone out of your league?
No, that's like shaming myself, right?
But
I don't think so.
But I think I'm a catch. But I think there's a ton of women out of my league, and
But
those are the girls I try to
They
go
may not
for.
be attracted to us.
That's what I'm saying. They're not like aesthetically.
It
I'm
doesn't
not.
mean like
they're
we're a flop because we're tens, but they may not just be into us for some reason.
aesthetically.
Every single girl, and he's seen it with his own eyes, has friend zoned me and then fell in love with me.
But it's the work you put in. It's about drive, bro. It's about
It's about power.
Yeah.
We
I
stay
do.
hungry.
I knew you were gonna.
We stay devoured.
Stay hungry. Yeah, I get it.
No, I just think my buddy taught me one thing, and it goes for both sex. Oh man, I'm high as fuck.
Yeah, you are. But I like it. Keep
But let's
going.
see if it works. Let's see if it
Keep
works.
Let's hear it.
Just be the party. He'd always say, be the person that they get really excited to see. So like when they see you, make them laugh, make them just really enjoy themselves.
You know
so
how much
when
energy
they're gone,
that takes, brother?
How much energy?
If you're an outgoing person,
yeah.
then sure. But a lot of people are like introverts. They don't want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Well,
Fuck
that-
everyone.
Okay, because that's because
That's not true.
I don't know. Damn, I'm high. I should probably zip it.
I'd like to hear what you have to say.
I was just
He
saying
doesn't know what
sometimes
he
that
wants to
people
say.
that don't know how to love are they're fighting that with themselves. So once they figure that out, then they'll be able to love her. So that's the person you want to talk to is that person.
That was literally me before I fell in love. Yeah. I didn't even know how to love myself. And then this being in a relationship and actually finding real love and connecting made me love myself more.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. And it was really beautiful and life-changing.
Awesome.
It didn't last, but I still respect it, and it was beautiful.
Do you still love yourself now?
Yes.
So it fixed you.
Yeah, it really
They
did.
say that there's like songs about it and shit.
Yeah.
Love will.
So yeah, I was
save
heartbroken for a minute, and I went through it, but I'm great now, and it was an amazing experience.
And that's why I circled back to the Christians that were judging me.
There's that.
all
He's
about
triggered
love.
by that.
There's that Beatles song. All you need is love. Bow, bow, ba-na-na. We'll probably get copyright for that.
Yeah, bleep.
Damn, I need some love then, cause I'm yeah.
And you're single.
If we're being deep, you do need love.
I know.
I think Mike's could be incapable of real everlasting love.
Yeah, that-
At
But
this-
that's
at
why
this
I asked
current
you.
moment
But
in
that's
his
why I
life.
asked you the question because that spoke to me. You know, like if you felt like you were like that too, then maybe it's possible for all of us to find love.
I'll fix you.
But I don't know how I feel about that statement. I
Me
don't
neither.
not believe you, but
What do you think about this?
One day you'll find the right chick. Oh boy, what is on that phone?
I don't know, man.
What do you think about this?
Who is that? That's a lot to take in.
Yeah, in many ways.
Guys,
And why was that on your phone? Let's start there.
It's
Can I see that a little bit
And who is
closer?
that supposed? Who's copy and pasted on top?
I could try to explain it. It's a shaved head Hannah Stocking with gang
my phone.
tattoos on her face.
Mm-hmm.
It's superimposed over the body of a large black man
Okay. Hot.
who
What's his
is
number?
jerking off his 14-inch cock with Logan Paul's head backwards licking the balls of the black man while the front side of his face looks like this.
That's
Which is this image has been going around lately. This is a very
That's a lot.
this should be sold as an NFT. It's just such a dumb head.
Can I tell you what my brain did when you flipped that phone?
Yeah, what did it
showing
do?
us that when I'm high on the podcast.
What
right
did it
now.
like?
That I didn't. I thought I was seeing things. I was like, well, why would he be showing us that?
Well, if you
And
weren't
then when you
seeing things-
described it, I was like, wow, this is exactly what I saw. Okay.
You are seeing things, George.
Okay, cool.
We're not even on a podcast right now.
No, don't do that.
Jeffree, how can I help you?
Hold on, George.
Yes. Oh my God, Jeffree.
I want to see.
Where's the cameras?
Was it
pointed at?
was it a cock?
I want to see.
It was a good one.
What do you think? I
But
can
the
handle it?
camera, but the phone cannot see the camera can't see my.
They're
phone.
over there.
Cameras over there.
Cameras are over there.
I just showed George meeting an NBA player.
I want to see.
That's amazing.
That's what I'm into.
That's amazing.
It's a good picture.
And it's also
a good
the
photo.
clickbait of the title of this YouTube video.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You could have just told me what the picture was. I would have believed you.
Why'd you tell George specifically?
I just felt like he needed to see it.
What position?
When
What
I fly in jets.
Nice. Oh,
You feel me?
what position did those
But
players
his
play?
his face was in that one.
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna. I would blur it if I ever posted it.
And they're just cool. Do they know?
Yes.
No, seriously, thank you for coming on. We've been trying to get you on Impaulsive for a very long time, so I appreciate
George's
you.
life has changed, and I'm so glad I could be here.
He's really
did.
high. He's really high.
dude, I'm not here right now, dude. That was fantastic. Dude. Good for
The last
you,
picture
dude.
is gonna be imprinted, like when you stare at a light bulb and you can still see it.
Are my eyes red?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
They're glossy.
All right.
Okay, Jeffree Star, thank you.
Wow.
Hey,
Thank
follow
you guys
Jeffree
for
Star.
having me.
Of course, thank you guys. Listen to Impaulsive. Hit that subscribe button. Mike, great work. Bye.
Bye, guys.